A lot's changed since I was 14. I've got a bit bigger, I've got a bit stronger, and I do a lot more meters in the pool. I still love swimming though. I actually train 10 times a week in the water. Probably about 3 times in the gym and probably 3 or 4 doing some core exercises. When I was 14, I was probably only doing about 3 or 4 sessions a week. But as I said, I loved it then and I love it now. So continue to do what you do, and hopefully you'll be racing against me one day. What inspired me to swim? Well, just the Learn to Swim school at my local programme back home in Exeter when I was 5. My brother was already in the Learn to Swim school, Ryan, a couple of years older than me, and I used to go there every week and be really jealous of him being in the water. So after a year, I persuaded the instructor to let me get in the water with him. So yeah, so I guess what inspired me was probably my brother, but I just love the water and want to be, you know, in and around the water. Do I have a pre-match routine? Do I have a pre-race routine? I guess, yeah, that's what we train to do, but it's more one of those things I don't really think about. You know, I've done all the hard work in my training in the sessions beforehand, and when I get to a race, I'm actually pretty relaxed. I'm not really nervous. I'm excited to get in and race the best people in the world, but you know, it's more one of those things I've learned to do over the years of racing, you know, the best competitors. So I don't actually really know what I do, it just flows. Sometimes I listen to music, sometimes I don't. It's one of those things, you know, see how I'm feeling at the time, and you know, I like to listen to music every now and again, and you know, different beats can get you in different moods, and you know, it can definitely help. So, you know, give it a go. How did I manage schoolwork when I was training when I was younger? It was pretty difficult, but I used to really enjoy it. I used to get up for training in the morning, train from, you know, 6 till 7:30, come home, have my breakfast, put on my school clothes and go to school. And as my friends were rocking up about 9 o'clock, and at break time at about 10:30, everyone's, you know, I thought it was lunchtime, to be honest, so I'd had all my lunch, and by lunchtime I thought it was almost home time, but you know, it's pretty cool. It's a good talking point, and everyone was really interested, so I actually really enjoyed getting up early in the morning, swimming, going to school, and then training again at night. But I've actually done this for my whole life. So I started school at, you know, reception, went through all the years back home in Exeter, but I actually followed that on to do higher education as well. I've just completed a degree in sports science up at Loughborough, and you know, so I've been doing study and swimming at the highest level for most of my life. So it is possible, and I recommend you continue to do so, and you know, good luck with both. Who plays the most pranks on the team? It's a pretty tough one. I think everyone has a lot of fun, you know, when we go away travelling together. It's like a big family, a big group of friends, and you know, I think everyone gets their fair share of pranks given to them and against them, so it's a good laugh. One of the funnier ones was last year when I was in Rome sharing with my roommate Grant Turner, who actually trains with me up in Loughborough. I came back after dinner. Somehow he must have finished his dinner so quick, got upstairs and sat in his bed. When I came through the door, my bed had gone. I was like, oh, where's my bed gone? Looking around the room, these tiny little beds, tiny little rooms in Italy, and it was lost, so I didn't really know what to do. I was like, right, I had a look in the bathroom, I had a look outside. I was like, go on then, what are you doing with it? He was sat on his computer thinking, like, I don't know what you're on about. There was no bed there. Obviously there was, so I went out on the balcony, it was outside, so that was quite funny. And another one, we're actually in Italy again, in Rome, a couple of years later. So I thought I'd give my own back to some of the girls. And me and Ross Davenport took Joe Jackson and Fran Housel's beds out of their room. We found a master key and opened their room, took everything out of their room and put it in our room. And so they came back. The worst thing is they walked into the room and didn't even notice the beds were gone. So that was quite funny as well. So you know, pranks are being played all the time, and you know, it's good to keep the team morale up and have a bit of fun at the same time.